I was wondering who was gonna crack first.
I'm sorry. I'll try again. Hold on. Hello.
Yes. Let me help with that. Hello.
Wait,
Keep the subs off.
Kirsten, just do it again. Nom 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 nom.
Eat your berries.
Well, unfortunately, with the size of these, unless you're into that stuff, so don't worry about it.
It's time to D&D.
On the other side of,
Hey, AJW, thank you so much. And it is time to D&D.
Oh no, it doesn't go over the top. I need.
Oh no!
Makes you just bounce him on his hands the whole time.
Oh, I thought it was boobies.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, are we gonna shield boobs? Is this what's
Clearly,
happening?
we have two different minds of this situation.
God, I've been hanging out with my art friends. Like, shit.
They're even like differently sized too.
perspective boobs.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't do it on
Realism.
me. I transcend your overlay.
Oh man,
I like.
he's too good for the anime titties. I say.
I am not. How dare you spread lies?
Lies and
Ashlight.
slander.
I stole Ashlight from another streamer.
Oh my god.
We have given you a hat. It worked.
Oh, cool.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Ha ha! Well, welcome everyone to episode 9. A campaign that's lasted 9 episodes. See if we can get to 10.
Holy shit. Is that like a first in D&D history?
No one has ever done it before. I'm certain of it.
What was there was a campaign that was, what was the longest D&D campaign? I can't remember. How long was it? It was ridiculous. Oh yeah, 40 years.
Oh
Holy
my
crap,
Oh
dude.
yeah, I remember reading about this.
Yeah, it lasted, the game had been going since 1982, and it lasted 40 years.
Okay, not to sound mean. How do you stay relevant in a 40-year campaign?
I mean, if it's with friends, I mean, sometimes they swap DMs midway through the campaign as well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, whole new stories. Got it.
Yeah, I think they had to homebrew a lot of different things once they hit like level 20 and such.
I was thinking like Simpsons levels of like questing you'd have to do at that point, where it's just like, oh no, we ran out of eggs. The only person we can get the eggs from is this dragon who just steals them all. It's like, all right, as we're going.
Hey, Teddy, long time no see.
Hey.
How you been? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, eventually it'd just be like the DM flicking through the pages. It's just like, you've killed everything!
You literally killed God. I don't know what we could do here.
Time to roll for
They've killed
ducks.
everything. Except
Oh.
for the,
Honk.
they haven't killed the DM yet.
61! Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That is...
Now that's some healthy duck numbers right there.
That is some healthy duck numbers, yes. I know exactly where I'm going to do it as well if you get to it.
Sweet.
Oh.
Oh.
Nom, 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 nom,
Oh, they left behind a leg for you. How
I
delicious.
know.
nom. Duck
Oh,
leg!
No.
Wait. There's a thing you could do with that. If we just put it under you and then we rotate it and then you do the same, then we can make it look like you got legs.
Oh my god.
Chicken legs.
I knew I put these in for a reason. Wow, you're just sitting on there, like all, you know, when you put your legs up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened to your feet?
Too much
I got
coffee.
hungry. I ate them.
They got taken by that one guy who was selling the wares on the side of the road.
Oh no. How it starts.
You find him again, just hand him a
Small,
chicken
but I'll
leg.
make him work.
Yes, this must work perfectly. I must have been of chicken previously.
Goodness.
I didn't have the throw object thing on. Give me a second.
Oh
Changing
my
it.
god.
I'm
I
changing it.
cannot believe you're just not prepared. How dare you? How dare any
I know.
streamer
I'm
not
an
be
absolute.
Oh.
prepared?
I am scum.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck, I can't believe you've done this. There we go. Ah!
Yeah, wow, that was a lot of delay.
All coming in after the fact.
Pink. Oh, the pink line is part of the program. Don't worry, I got rid of it. Ah!
No.
Keep throwing things. Keep doing it.
He can't start the campaign if he's knocked out.
You can't kill us in the campaign. Take him out, guys. Take him out.
Jeez.
I wish I could throw my chicken leg.
Yeah,
Take 'em out, boys.
I'd love to put physics on these so that they like bounce, but if I do, I have to make sure I put a border, otherwise you'd lose your item and it wouldn't come back.
Oh, no.
Oh
God.
no. The consequences of our actions.
Oh no.
I'll do it eventually, just so we can throw stuff all around.
Get rid of this damn chicken leg behind me.
It would just, you'd be giving Ica too much power.
Sorry, that was
There's
my
no such
chicken
thing.
leg.
Oh god. All right. Anyway, so since last session, everyone leveled up, so everyone is level 5 now. So that's when the real stuff starts to come in.
Pain.
Oh, that's what was going on. Okay. Yeah. So just before this program's called Tits. So
Get your tits in order, man.
I know.
The fuck? Why do you have your tits all over the place?
Why does he have tits up right now?
There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So. Oh, nice glasses.
No, thanks.
Alexis, shut up.
What god is this?
One of these days, I should just program into Alexa just to say like the previously on.
Previously on Hallowed Bonds.
Oh yeah, you can do that kind of thing now, can't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just go hire Eiley.
Oh god, yeah, she's so.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she's very good at the synth voice. It's almost creepy.
Oh, it's very creepy.
Oh, I love it. It's great.
It's amazing.
You just slide a captcha test in front of Eiley, like, pass it.
Okay. Anyway, so previously, we found the party had continued their exploration of the cultist dungeon, finding more and more depraved rooms from after another, until among the dust and bones you came across a faintly glowing gem, the size of an azalea and an Ica combined. With their youthful and childish nature, Ica took the first step towards the new discovery, only to find themselves vanished from the sights of their friends. A deep breath later, from the rest of the team, they took the plunge. A staircase stood ahead of you all. You began to descend, to find only a dark standing figure. They turned to you, tearing the room asunder to reveal a cosmic world alongside 5 other figures standing around you chanting ancient tongue. A fight ensued between you and the corpse-like figure. After a hard-fought battle, you came out victorious, but not without injury. After claiming the red plate item that you had been sent in to collect from the final room, the entire dungeon began to collapse around you. Narrowly escaping with your lives, you now find yourself outside tending to your wounds. Bam.
Wow.
Yay. Oh, so it's still nighttime?
You went in at the dead of night, so it's more probably to getting closer towards the morning. So, bum, begin.
I can imagine Ica's probably asleep in the grass. Ica got smacked in the head a few times, so.
You got
Very
smacked
true,
in the leg
so-
and the head. You got smacked around.
I imagine
Yeah,
Shield is like right next to Ica, just making sure they stay sound asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta recover them childlike bones.
Yeah. Thrask is
They
trying to rest up too since he spent his magic, but he's trying to at least write down whatever he saw in there, at least for posterity's sake, especially the ground-breaking history parts about the dragons.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, for anyone as well. The delve into these dungeons for the cultists of what you've discovered to be named the Hollow God. You found tapestries depicting a figure standing above, surrounded by what looked like dragons, which had only been hypothesized to exist and had no real evidence of them previously. Anyway, so Cinder comes along over, coming over to you and says, "Are you all okay?"
I've had better days.
Little worse for wear, but I think I'm all right.
Oh, yeah, Azalea, are you okay?
Yes, I'm just rolling in mud.
Ah, she seems to be enjoying herself. What about the child?
Sound asleep at the moment. They got hit pretty hard.
Oh, no.
I healed him up a little bit with what I could, but I'm tapped at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, she looks around and takes a breath in. Have you noticed the air? It seems lighter.
Now that you mention it, it does feel a lot fresher.
Yeah, Thrask kind of like does the lizard thing, tastes the air a bit. Mm-hmm.
Malim.
Yes. That is lamb, yeah. Not as musty or as caustic as it was before.
Yeah, you all notice the air is lighter and feels fresher. The ground is more saturated with color, and it just feels like a lighter mood of the whole village. Is just everything is lit up from compared to when you first came in, where everything was dark and dreary and depressing and fog surrounded everywhere. As well, it appears we have found the cause of the problem. Well, anyway, all of you, please, come with me. We need to get you to rest.
All right. Shield gently picks up Ica to not wake him up.
Yes. Come along, Azalea. Let us find some rest in a proper space here.
Azalea will just follow along.
As you head on out of the canopy, Cinder brings her cloak up and covers herself with it. You can hear a slight as she's walking, trying not to get caught by the sun.
Shield kind of stands in the direction the sun is facing down, just to see if his height can shadow her a little bit.
She turns around, not sizzling anymore. Oh, thank you. Your ginormous stature is of most useful.
Glad I could help.
And she starts waddling, kind of up the pathway, the dirt pathway to the mansion where she came from, with not as much grace as she once had when you first met her. And as she trudges through the dirt with you all behind her and pushes the gates open, and heads towards the front door. It's just, Rebecca, we're home. Please prepare something delicious. Rebecca comes on out of the other. Oh,
Is there food?
There's gonna be food in a bit, good. And
All
probably
right.
coffee.
Oh my god! Shield jumps out of his arms like, oh god! Okay, alright.
Shield jumps out of his own arms. Insane.
Ica
Oh.
jumps out of
Wow,
Shield's
I'm
arms!
so talented.
Guys, I haven't finished my coffee. Stop being assholes.
Anyway.
Coffee.
Coffee. She puts the cloak. Oh, sorry, go.
I was gonna say Azalea's not going inside. She's gonna stay outside.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Gosh, okay.
So as we
Oh.
do, she keeps the door's still open, and she's headed on in further and further to go and change into something far more delicate and appreciative of her guests, and not covered in ash dust and spider webs.
Oh. Finally back in some comfortable spaces here.
Oh, tell me about it. Small dungeon corridors and giant man do not mix.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, especially very dark dungeon corridors. I had to keep focused on my lantern the entire time.
Yeah, if I could let you borrow the dark vision, I would.
Well, perhaps there may be a way I could find a way around that. I just have to think about it for a bit.
Oh, it's true.
I'm not even that tall and I got smacked.
There you
Why?
did, kid. How you
Why?
feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling alright. Thras killed me up pretty well.
That's good, that's good. Had me worried at the tail end.
Yes, I'm thankful for my abilities that Xerxes has given me with. I'm not the most adept healer out there, but what I can do is enough for the situation, at least when the time calls for it.
Man, I'd like to think in that situation, it's kind of hard to prepare for it.
Hmm.
But we kicked a lot of butt out there.
You definitely did.
Yes, I mean, seeing you go after those different cultists there, just tearing through them, it was actually very impressive, like much more than I've usually seen you do.
I was just shivering and like, I'm so happy. You really think so?
Hey,
Oh yes, they did not stand a chance.
Oh my god.
you gotta give yourself credit, Thrask. I don't think I've seen anyone fling fire like that in a while.
Well, I mean, you had your favorite sphere that you picked up, so I had to make one of my own.
That's true. Oh god, I gotta get this thing working soon. Ugh.
Did
I
you
think that last fight with the axe and crossbow is probably gonna be my last time.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, truth be told, I'm not very efficient with those, mainly because they weren't my weapons. They were my brother's.
Oh, I see.
And shield was the only thing I knew. So I think it's kind of why I wanted to grab the ball and chain. I figured it was time to make a weapon of my own.
No.
Yes. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with following your own interests or paths.
Yeah. Does that mean I gotta change my name though?
Oh, well. I mean, if you're giving up shield work entirely, I mean,
Until this thing breaks, I think I'm stuck with the name.
well. So would you want your name to be changed if it did break?
Oh, I mean, it'd be kind of silly to be named Shield if I didn't have one.
Well, fair point. Well,
Hmm.
who knows? Maybe something more appropriate will come along when you don't realize it.
Yeah, probably. Oh god, I'm starving.
Azalea, what are you doing during this time?
I have taken those lovely jewels that I got given, and I am currently smashing them with a rock while they're on another rock.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm having a good time.
Okay, so while you're inside, while everyone else is inside, all you can hear from outside is like.
Huh. Oh, she sounds like she's having fun.
Well, it is her environment. I suppose that's what she's most comfortable with.
Yeah.
I guess being outside or underground the whole time, she probably doesn't want to really be inside anymore.
Oh, I wouldn't
Oh.
blame her.
That does make sense. I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah, she was real uncomfortable down there.
I feel
Is it-
like not only being a druid, but also a lady of the forest, it's got to be hard going down there.
Honestly, all of this has got to be kind of hard.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's had to expand her reach much more than I would say she's ever been comfortable with.
Hmm. Maybe we
Like-
should try to find something that'll make her feel more comfortable when she's thrown in those situations.
Hmm.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. What's something that, like, people of the forest would like? Maybe we could get a little tree. No?
Oh,
Hmm. I wonder.
do they sell treants as pets, or am I just crazy?
I can't say that I've ever went looking for one.
I don't know. It's just a thought. I was like, a tree that she could constantly take care of.
Or something that reminds her of the forest.
Hmm.
Or about her son.
I don't know if we could pack her son in her pocket.
I mean, like a memento from her son. So that's two birds in one stone. Something from
Oh!
the forest and her family.
Oh, I see. Maybe we should go find him.
Yeah, well, we'll be back in that general direction anyway. So something to keep in mind.
I think that'll make her happy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Azalea, did she still have that armor with her while she was sitting outside? Because she was the one that ran out with it when we were escaping the dungeon there.
Oh, now that you mention it, probably.
So you go out. Sorry, just to interrupt this wholesomeness. You go outside. She's been smashing that this whole time.
Oh,
Oh no!
Azalea, what have you done?
Maybe we should go check on her.
It sounds
Maybe
like
for
I'm
the
feeling
best.
a little cursed again.
Uh,
So as you're about to head on out, you hear from the top of the staircase. I have arrived again, guests. You turn to see at the top of them, positioned very JoJo-esque, Cinder in a completely new outfit of a noble suit, dark red and black. It almost appears as if she's never left the house. A cravat of blood red perfectly enhancing her ample bosom, straight well-pressed pants flaring off to high heel shoes.
I'm very normal about this character, I swear. Very normal.
very normal.
Yep,
Super
yep.
normal.
Absolutely, very much so.
Completely.
So originally this campaign was supposed to be like wholesome, like sprinkled with some darkness. So I think now I'm adding bisexual into that.
Yeah, so you just smack giant pan in front of Shield.
She begins to head on down. She begins to head on down the stairs towards you all. And says, "Please come on through. Rebecca must have prepared something by now." Oh, where's your green friend? Well,
Oh, she's
One of the other
still
green
tending to
friends.
something outside.
Yes, one green friend's here, other one is enjoying herself outside.
oh, outside. Excellent idea, Rebecca. She heads on to the room. We're having a picnic.
Oh,
Oh,
I s-
that's...
I suppose that's actually a good way to involve Azalea in this.
Oh, it's true. I like that. All right, well...
So she, Rebecca, just comes on through wearing basically an apron and is holding a spoon. Is okay. Yes, I'll bring everything outside. And she just kind of heads on in, and then just you hear like clattering and clanging everywhere. Oh, excellent! And so she heads on through, and just like, come on, outside.
Yes, lead the way.
No, you lead the way. Come on, the door's right there.
Oh. Very well.
Caught ya.
And she kind of like is like pushing you all out. As,
Okay.
and she,
Are you sure you're going to be all right out here with the sunlight and everything?
Oh, don't worry. I'll grab something for that. And she
So,
heads on back
coffee?
in to grab something.
Coffee.
Rebecca, we're gonna need that coffee stat.
Yeah.
You hear from inside. You hear from inside. And no coffee. So you're all outside now with this, and you see Azalea on the kind of on the ground, just like with what would have been like a stump of a tree, just smashing something against it.
You having fun over there?
Azalea is going to stand up, walk over to Shield, and then point to put his arms up.
Okay.
Alright,
Shield
Pat,
puts his arms
Pat,
up.
Can you press tab, Pat?
Press tab. Okay. Oh.
Oh, it didn't show on everyone's, did it? Oh no, it did. Okay.
What?
Why am I naked?
What? What? What is it?
What happened to the wholesome?
No!
So Azalea just takes your shirt and then
That
just wanders off back to her stump.
I did. Okay.
Well, that's. I honestly have nothing for that shield. I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't either. Shield just takes the cloak of the manta ray he picked up from the dungeon and kind of just wraps himself around it like, I guess this will work.
Now you know why I was asking if you had any scars on your character's torso.
Yeah, now that makes more sense.
Ah.
Shield just kind of admires the fact, like, wow, she didn't take off Zeal's tooth. That's impressive.
Azalea
She's really
begins
quick.
working away on a few other things, like carving a few things away and implementing the gems that she has very boorishly cut together. And
Alright. So after a tiny bit of like hesitation, she's going to awkwardly let you know how when somebody puts like their hands behind them and they swish their foot a little bit.
Aw.
So she's just gonna be sitting there, and then she hands Shield his shirt back. So can you press tab?
Oh, certainly. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Oh, look at that.
and then she looks at Aika, and then she hands a very small. Well, I guess I'll just let you press tab, so it shows what it is.
Oh! What is it a bracelet?
Yeah.
Whoa!
And then the last one, she turns towards Thrusk, and she hands another one. So press tab.
Will do. Ah! It's a little, like, cloak pin.
That's so
oh,
cute.
I love it.
Aw.
and finally,
Oh my God!
Ah!
Face reveal.
look how
Oh, the cuteness. I can't.
know.
Adorable.
Excuse me for 1 second.
It's just.
You said
I can't take it!
you said that people like the shiny rocks, so I made the shiny rocks for my friends.
Lilia, that's really sweet. Thank you.
This is wonderful. Yes, thank you so much.
Aika's just stunned silent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Okay, yeah. I couldn't see the things that you guys were seeing. I had to look on
Yeah,
screen.
it didn't show it
Yeah.
on like the main thing, but the obviously Andy's one can still see it. So,
Oh, that's cute.
fun fact for yours, Shield, it's a kudu pattern and it means new beginnings.
Aww.
Hmm.
My heart.
Okay, dead just a little bit.
I feel like a
Oh,
meme that
man.
I made the other day is apparent. Hold on, I'm gonna go find it. This works so well with what's going on right now.
Aw.
Meanwhile, Cinder's just sitting on the side, the big anime teary eyes, just watching all this. Hmm.
There we go.
Mm-mm.
All right. I'm gonna put it in chat, and then I'll put it in.
Almost there.
The other one.
I can't fucking take it seriously. I'm at my limit.
Yeah, I'm at my fucking limit.
Just needs like the 1,000 hearts around it and the radial blur.
Yeah, there you go.
God.
Alright. Aika's gonna look at Drask and Shield and try to pull them together like in a huddle.
Oh.
Can
Oh,
we-
yep. Mm.
Okay, now we really need to go get her something.
Yes, I'm about to say.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I feel like she knew. Hmm.
Yeah,
We're
this is
gonna go-
awkward. Alright, we're gonna have to go
Well,
get her
but-
something.
But yeah, but I mean, you still at least say thank you to her.
Oh, did I not? Oh my god, I was so overwhelmed.
I don't think you did.
Azalea! Thank you! This is really cool, and not a lot of people give me things in my life, so I really appreciate it.
Kid, she was
Alright.
like 5 feet in front of you, but I
Back in
understand
the
that's
huddle.
very emotional.
We need to figure out what to get her.
I feel like if we get in touch with her son, he might have an idea.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you bastard!
Gameplay.
Leaving it to me, you son of a bitch.
Got him.
God damn it!
Like, okay, I feel like we've been in the huddle too long. She might get
Oh,
suspicious or try to
yeah.
join.
She'll probably be all like, wow, this seems nice. Okay, let's back up.
Azalea's
So-
just like trying to catch a butterfly.
It's like, oh, good. Okay. Phew.
I don't think she notices anything. We're really stealthy.
We're just
Anyway,
so good at
as
stuff.
you're doing this, the doors are swung open, and to reveal Cinder wearing what appears to be some form of shades on her face, as well as a ginormous parasol.
Dig it.
That is a look.
Oh, thank you. Oh, over my many travels, I found some wondrous items. Anyway, let's set the table. She brings, and Rebecca just comes out hauling a table.
Oh, do you need a hand?
Yes, sure, of course.
All right. Shield offers his muscles to set up the table.
Aika's gonna be right behind because he sees Shield doing it, and that's what he's doing now.
You bring, as you do that, you bring out the various chairs and all that, and the place is set with a shining silver cover with various like candelabras and other implements, silverware for eating and plates and stuff. And it's just, oh, I love picking. It's so simple. And she continues walking on it, and various other foods are brought out. Various finger foods, various meats that from like pheasant to rabbit, and various different cheeses from various other areas. Some milk, some mead, some fish, and some various vegetables.
Nothing about
Aika's
61
going to
roast ducks, I see.
Immediately wait.
Oh yes, and the main order is 61 ducks.
Yeah, there we go.
Delicious.
Is there coffee?
Oh, of course. And she brings out kind of like a freshly brewed piece in like a silvery, a silver base with a transparent glassware top.
Ike's gonna rush to it and immediately start gulping it down.
Kid, hot coffee.
Oh,
Bad
oh boy.
idea.
Oh,
Bad
yeah,
idea. Like it takes
It
3
burns
points
so
of
good.
damage.
You take 1d4 burn damage.
Oh, kid, we really got to work on your coffee etiquette.
I really need it.
Shield like
Yeah.
tries to grab a cold thing and just hand it to him like here.
Oh, they should put ice in coffee. Is that a thing?
Iced coffee?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you some sort of witch?
Do you want to try iced coffee? Like, do you want to see if that would work better?
Yeah.
Hold your cup out.
Oh my god.
I
I'm holding it out right now.
Oh no.
I use prestidigitation to chill the coffee.
Ooh.
You can do that.
Whoa.
Oh
Look at
my
you.
God.
Finally, prestidigitation being used properly.
I'm gonna take a sip out of it. Oh. Shield, try this.
All right. Okay. Just takes a little sip and Shield like,
My world has been turned upside down.
What
You
is
were onto
this?
something here.
oh. Probably make a good kind of money with this.
Hmm.
Oh my god, we should run a coffee shop.
Well, maybe after the competition.
Oh,
We're still
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
win this.
Yes, if it's a... Yeah, right. Like, if it's a good prize amount, then maybe we could have enough to just open up a coffee shop. Like, it would be... We could make something happen here.
The rest of the D&D campaign is just us running a shop in upstate New York City. Just like, okay, yeah, here we are now.
I'll alter this. I'll draw us a background of our shop.
Yeah.
Just set it up in Para High. The
Yeah.
traveling one.
That'd be so cute. We
Ooh.
could
There's-
make extra cash.
This actually makes me think of a book I read the other day called Legends and Lattes.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god.
Oh my god, that's an amazing one-shot name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the book is really nice so far. I'd recommend it.
Battle of the Beans. Coffee beans.
Well, anyway, you all enjoy your meal, consuming away, and everything is eventually, all filled up and eaten up, and you're very satisfyingly filled, and as the day begins to wane a little bit further into the day, like into the evening, Cinder offers to bring you in and give you a bed for the night.
Oh, yeah, that would be most appreciative.
Yeah, I feel like I need it.
You can have the exact same rooms that you were offered before.
Oh, perfect.
I assume you all know the way.
Yes, thank you.
After a whole bunch of coffee and a lot of food, Ike is gonna slowly walk his way up there, tired, and then pass out on the floor.
Shield's
Yes,
just
you're-
gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
But Shield's gonna start picking through some of the books that are in there. It's like, I wonder if there's any good light reading here. Let's see.
Thrask already has his book.
Oh yeah.
If you know, you know.
It's like I never finished this book. I need to figure out what the details are.
What's the conclusion?
Why do the scales come off? I need to know.
You, like I said, you head on into your rooms then. Azalea, what are you gonna do?
Azalea is going to sleep outside.
All right.
Yep.
One with
outside.
nature.
But before she goes to sleep, she is going to stare at the stars for a while.
Aww.
Hmm.
As you do,
Something to consider.
you stare into the sky, the night sky, and you hear you hear what appears to be the gods looking through Word document.
What?
What an interesting constellation.
Yeah. That constellation looks like Clippy.
Do you need
I
some
see
help,
you're
Ray?
trying to look up some lore.
Anyway, so you stare up into the star constellations, and it's a beautiful free night. There's absolutely no fog or pollution of whatsoever, and you feel this is the first time you felt slightly closer to Erilith, the elven god, and you're kind of reminded of more peaceful times that you did enjoy within your elvish homeland, even as short as it may have been. And as you do, you notice a shooting star passing by, which you know to be the legend is of Erilith. Should you see a shooting star, it's said that she is trying to guide one of her children to her destiny.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm
wholesome.
partially upset by this, and I'll go to bed.
Oh. It's like, well, it can't possibly be me. So.
It didn't land on me, so.
Oh, what a bitch! Oh dear. Okay. So you, Thrash, you continue reading through Babuga season 3. Ica, you've just like collapsed on the floor asleep.
1000% on the floor, yeah.
And Shield, what are you doing?
Just found like a murder mystery book inside the little library and been reading it. Just kind of muttering to himself like, I need to know who did it.
I imagine sitting in the corner, like crossed legs, with like a nice like checkered plaid cover over his legs and like some small glasses.
Yeah. It's like,
I can't read.
I see.
it's like, yes, very, very good. So, do you know who did it? I don't know. I can't read the book.
Yeah, you've just been sitting there for hours, just going, yes, thrilling. Yes.
Thrilling. Yes, I enjoy this story. It's very good.
Puts it away.
It's more like I feel like Thrask and Shield have been like just bouncing off each other what's been happening in both their books. So Shield just like shouts out, "Did you find out why the scales come off?"
I feel like I'm getting close, but it feels like they're gonna leave me on a cliffhanger.
Oh, don't you hate when books do that?
Uh-huh. That's how they get you. They make it interesting so you get into the next one.
As you're continuing further on into the book, you realize that Babuga has unfortunately accepted the invitation of a lord, and unfortunately he has it seems to be he has dastardly things ahead. Yes, and she may realize that the only way she can escape is to
It's to what?
It's to what? It's to what? Babuga, how will you get out of this? You know the Lord has nothing good planned. Why are you going along with it?
Oh my god.
is to maybe tip the scales.
Tip. That's the next volume.
Just starts scrambling through the library. It's like, I need part 4.
I think this was part 2, wasn't it?
No, I think it was 3, wasn't it? Because you found the
I
first
found the
one.
first one in the main
Oh,
tomb.
maybe it was 2.
I think this is number 2. So
Okay.
It just wasn't
Yeah.
first edition.
Yeah, it
that's
wasn't
right.
first
that was it,
edition,
yeah.
but it was
Yeah,
it was
sorry.
the second volume. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was part 2. Oh, thank you, Sora. Yeah, so part 2 then.
Hmm.
Really riveting indeed.
Glad the chat can keep me up on my Babuga lore.
Dude, they've got that on lockdown.
Yeah, this is hey, if a novel or a Wikipedia pages ever made of this. This is essential.
Mhm.
Just waiting for like that one troll under a bridge that's like, you pass if you can answer this one question. What happened in Babuga Volume 2, page 94?
Everyone,
That's like,
shut up! I've got
guys.
this. Hmm.
Shield just quietly closes his book and just sighs like, can't believe the butler did it. I should have seen it. Why is it always the butler?
You better watch out for Rebecca then.
I know.
Oh no!
I was gonna say, it's like, just like eyeballs the door. It's like, Thresk, you think Rebecca's of sound mind, right?
Oh, I haven't seen anything that suggests she isn't.
Okay, all right, good. I'm just gonna put this book back.
Do you want me to lock the door?
That would be nice. Thanks.
Okay.
Speaking of, sorry, someone was asking in chat. We are gonna implement something for the characters and people's names at some point. So you don't have to worry about it so much.
Cool.
Neato.
There you go. Okay. Anyway, so you sleep the night away, and it's quite peaceful, quite peaceful and very comfortable night considering. You awake to a crisp, beautiful morning. Finally, in this whole area, from some of your windows, you can the wind blows through a few leaves from the forest down below, and from your windows you can actually see the village down the bottom is somewhat more bustling than usual.
Holy, it's like an entirely different place now.
Yes, this certainly didn't look like this when we first came in.
Well, I imagine they're gonna be a lot more jovial than they were last time.
Let's hope so. Of course, maybe we need to get our story straight. When they come down and ask us, they're going to think we did something to Cinder, but we need to be clear about what really happened, right?
Yeah, maybe we should talk to Cinder first and see what she wants to do.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh, all right. Well, Shield unlocks the door, just like sigh of relief, like, I live another day.
As you open the door, Rebecca is standing directly in front of it.
Oh
no. Hi.
Good morning. The master has requested your... She looks up into the sky for a second. Appearance. Yes, appearance. In the breakfast room, downstairs to the right.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she heads on. She walks on over.
Okay. Oh no. Still just like slowly goes in the direction, but every so often just kind of looks back behind him like,
And,
I may have 20 perception, but I don't see the knife.
And so you're following her right now.
Okay.
No, are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And she goes down to the other door and knocks on where Iker is as well.
Okay. Iker's just gonna open up the door moment he smells food, is just gonna wander in that direction without a second thought.
She goes to knock on the door opens, you just start walking.
Yeah.
She just kind of like, oh, that was easy.
You know how like in cartoons they just kind of levitate and slowly like move like a ghost in the air?
Oh
towards
yeah,
the-
follow like the scent trail and just float along with it.
That's pretty much what's happening here.
Oh my god, Iker's a ghost.
Oh no, the butler killed me.
Rebecca grabs
Oh,
your
no.
leg, grabs your leg from the air and says, Master would request that you do not cast spells within her premises, please.
Oh.
I know you're doing it for the sake of comedy, kid, but have some respect.
My bad.
She pushed you down and says, I assure you it was rivetingly funny.
Oh, yeah. At least it was a good bit, kid.
It was. I am in stitches, as they would say. And she begins heading downstairs and out the front door to grab Azalea. Azalea, whereabouts are you? What are you doing?
Zalia has ended up a tree. Not sure how, but it happened while sleeping. So she's upside down, hanging from a branch, currently awake, pondering the life of that she's currently living in.
You see, as you look down, you see Rebecca staring up at you. Says, Miss, mimicking the master in her sleeping form, I assure you she would probably enjoy to see, but it is breakfast time.
Do I have to go inside?
If you do not wish to, no, I can bring your breakfast out if you wish.
Can I eat at the window?
If you so wish, the master would of course allow this. And she points towards the window that they'll be dining in.
Okay, she's just gonna wander very muddily over to the window.
As you're all, as she comes up back in, she guides the rest of you into the breakfast room, specifically where breakfast is served. And you can see Cinder is already in the room wearing a very elaborate dressing gown, sort of very fluffy, comfortable outfit, holding already a morning coffee. Oh, good morning, everybody. I don't know about you, but I slept like a baby.
I'm about to say, it took me a while to get down after reading some things, but yeah, slept pretty good.
Yes, your literature selection was very engaging for sure.
Oh, really?
She'll just smirking and chuckling. Engage is the word.
Oh god. And as she looks towards Ica and points towards the end of the table where there is already a coffee set up.
Ah! He's gonna go grab it and then hold it right next to Thrask and be like, please.
Freeze it.
I see you found a new preference then, yes?
Yeah.
Very well. Prestidigitate some iced coffee.
Yeah.
For anyone who's unsure, did you want to explain prestidigitation, by the way? Because it is not just
Yes.
freeze coffee
Let us do.
spell.
So, yeah, it is not the freeze coffee cantrip. Prestidigitation is a minor magical trick that spellcasters use for practice. You can do several different effects with it. You can make a harmless sensory effect, like sparks or wind or musical notes, something like that. You can snuff out a source of fire. You can clean or soil an object. You can chill, warm, or flavor an object. You can make a color, a mark, make an illusory trinket in your hand. It does quite a few things for a little cantrip.
That's pretty cool.
It's like magic trick the spell.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I feel
It's like a quality of life spell. It's like, oh, I hate
That's
this.
a great
It
way of
really
putting it.
is.
That is a great way of putting it, actually. Anyway, so Rebecca comes in having prepared various other meals for breakfast. Please sit down, and then she obviously goes to take what look like fluffy pancakes over to the window.
Oh, I see Azalea has chosen a scenic spot.
You can see Azalea's kind of like the top of half of her head at the bottom at the window.
She just does the awkward wave, like, hi.
My hands are just up, waiting for food.
Give.
Geeb.
All right, where's the emote? There it is. That one.
There it is.
Yeah, that's me.
Give me pancakes.
I want food.
Alright, well, you're all sat down, enjoying the breakfast, so is there anything you would, if you want to discuss anything, go nuts?
Well, I feel like we need a plan to talk to the villagers about what happened.
Yes, they were all convinced that when we were coming here, they thought we were coming here to deal with you, Cinder, but obviously that is not the case. So we need to determine what is the best way to approach them, whether you would like us to tell them the truth of what has happened, or do we spin the story a bit of a different way? How do you feel about this?
Oh, well, I've never avoided the truth, but, and I have told them, when I first arrived, many a times I caused them no harm or mean them no distrust or anything, but they didn't believe me, unfortunately. I was the common denominator when things started to go wrong, and they pointed it towards the stranger, unfortunately. But I'm hoping with your alibi, they may see it differently. It would be ever so nice to be able to interact with them.
Why don't
Oh,
we
of
just
course.
tell them all together? If they see us all walk down there together and everything is good, then they'll probably trust her.
Oh, that would be so lovely. I would love to try so. I will have to, although I will have to get the correct uniform, so give me half an hour.
Oh, of course. Take your time.
She sips the rest of her coffee, puts it down, and begins to head upstairs to prepare her new approaching the village outfit.
While she's doing that, do we want to take a moment and see if we can discern anything about this scale armor we had to get?
You know, that's probably not a bad idea. Because maybe if we can get like the armor to like trigger just a small thing to curse, maybe they'll see that's what caused it and not her.
Or you'll accidentally curse everything in this room.
That's also a
Well,
possibility.
Yeah, I mean, Azalea was able to run out with it, while she was a bare end in her hands, so I don't think anything's going to happen. Bleh, I mixed up there. I don't think anything will happen if we touch it, at least.
It's
Well-
true.
But what will happen when we bring this curse thing to the person who's asking for it? What is he gonna do with it?
That's
Well, it would
it's sad to say. I think that's above our pay grade here.
Yeah.
Well, but
It
if
would-
we're giving it to somebody who's gonna use it for bad stuff, doesn't that make us bad people?
Well, maybe it would help if we can figure out what this thing does first.
Yeah.
So while Cinder is going to get ready, I will at least I'll finish my breakfast and then I'll move out to the side wherever we have the armor and take 10 minutes to ritual cast Identify.
Ooh. All right. Well, it was placed towards the kind of like on the center of a table. So you bring it in, and it is a pretty big size. Like it's probably about the size of like someone's head here, and it's kind of in the shape of kind of like almost very worn down triangle-esque with a kind of like a curved top, and you notice that it's not specifically like armor. It is literally red plated. Almost looks like a shield in a way.
Uh-oh.
You feel Shield's arm shaking, like, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it.
Okay, let's see. So identify. Notice, chat, I said like a shield, not a shield.
Yeah. Very specific.
I have to be very careful.
Yes.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has left. Alright, so You're as you place your claws upon it, and you focus your divination identify spell. Your hands glow a vibrant purple as you do so, and spreads throughout this object. And within your mind's eye, you see various. You see the color of red bursting through everywhere. You sense an immense amount of power within this object. It does not require attunement, and as for how to use it, you don't actually receive any kind of information on that. It almost seems as if there is no use, specific use for it. But you continue. You also sense that. What's the word for it? It's You sense as if it belongs to something, not like or something or someone, or is it should be with other things, not alone.
Oh.
Yo, so what does it do?
Well, funny
Sorry,
thing
sorry,
about that,
You also learned that it was not created by a spell.
not created
Oh.
by a spell. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, funny thing about that, I don't know, to be honest. Usually this spell helps me identify things and its specific uses, but all I can tell is that this armor is stored with immense power on the inside.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure how it is used, but something tells me that it is possibly missing from something or someone. It could possibly be part of a set. I'm not entirely sure.
Hmm.
Did I break it?
No. Do you say, did you break it or can you break it?
Can I break it?
Can you break it? Don't think you can, and even if you could, I don't think you should.
Maybe I should lick it like the big statue thing here. The big
I
Well,
would
No.
I'd advise not to.
No.
Remember how that went the last time?
Yeah, I got us out of there.
You licking the statue got us into the fight with the hollowed one.
Which is how we got this thing.
You know, the kid's got sound logic, but
Yes. I mean, a way to spin it back, but yes, I can see what you mean.
although I have a feeling if you can't tell what it does, maybe it's missing pieces.
It could be. But
That's probably why he wants them.
yes, he must have some inclination as to what its purpose is.
I will tell you, throughout the episodes we've done, I have shoved clues in your face as to what so you could figure all this out.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Time to do some VOD watching then.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Rosalia's also had small chats with him, with Parahai and stuff in between stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Amy's been sending me private messages specifically during times that she's had conversations and stuff,
Okay.
Huh.
of which you guys can do as well.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody talks to me.
I'm sorry.
No,
mean,
everyone asks, what's next, DM, not how is DM.
Okay, I'm sorry. How are you doing, Mr. DM?
I'm fine. Continue.
See, you say it, but I don't believe it.
All right. Well, Cinder appears back in very similar clothes to what she wore when you first approached. You first approached her. sort of like the dark red cravats and the noble outfit, more robish. Again, still the same color scheme. No shades, but also continuing to hold she's also holding a parasol on her arm. So, right, well, whenever you've all finished, I think we should head on out, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Let me just type a little thing in my notes. There we go.
Okay, so is everyone finished up and all good?
Yep.
Zelia?
Yep.
Cool. You leave your plate on the thing, on the windowsill.
The
Everyone wants to
windowsill,
pick it up.
yep.
Thrask, is there anything else you want to do with the red plate?
Um,
Or is there anything else?
I guess we just. Yeah, I can't exactly use it. I'm not exactly versed in armor wearing. If we just, do we have anything we can actually store it up in?
Can I hold it?
I think
I
it's
mean,
in the
you
outside
held it-
holding, actually, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, does she? Oh,
I think.
okay.
I can't remember. I think you
Is
did.
that your special item you picked?
No, I think I picked something else.
Oh, let me check.
Bag of holdings would be very nice.
Oh, sorry, no,
let's
sorry,
see.
you didn't. Beg your pardon.
Yeah, I picked a cloak of protection, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's what you've picked every other time we've done a campaign.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
okay.
No,
I
never
just realized bag of holding would probably be pretty ideal for Shield, just because this also means now he has to lug around a giant ball and chain everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
It's like, oops.
Okay, we'll start a business, we'll earn lots of money, and we'll get a one bag of holding, then we'll just cease business.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Well, according to
A
this,
one-shot just for that.
thankfully, because of your strength and all that, you can carry quite a lot, so you're fine.
Yeah, I looked into it. I can carry like 500 pounds of stuff. I'm like, I wish I could do that.
Mhm.
Damn.
Holding. All right, well,
Yes.
so she opens up the front door and the front gates and beckons you all to come. And says, "Right, let us begin a new day."
Lead the way.
Right behind you.
She begins marching down the dirt path towards the village.
God, I wish I had her charisma.
You villagers! Villagers, send her
And
help!
his.
It's awesome! Say hello to your saviors!
As you've run down towards towards the village, shouting, and what I would imagine it would be on your knees, kind of like point with your hands out towards Cinder. She knows a cue when she sees one, and she poses as well with her hand on her forehead, dropping the parasol and sizzling a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Anything for the show.
Yeah. I'll just prestidigitate a few sparkles around her head.
Hell yeah!
And like Shield does like the Will Smith pose of just like, behold.
Oh yeah. The arms straight out.
The villagers that are around the place, they're standing a lot more straight. Their posture's better. Their skin feels less dark and drab, and like desaturated. But they turn to you, including the old man that you first met when you entered here. This is there she is! Why haven't you taken care of her yet?
Because she wasn't the problem.
She helped us! She helped you!
She has done no such thing!
Oh, we watched her!
Yeah, she took care of the problem pretty quickly.
She's right there! Are you blind?
Thrask maybe showed them the armor.
Yes, you have all been under false pretenses this whole time. She is not the cause of the poisoning of your land. It was something else entirely. An evil cult that laid below, far deep beneath this city.
Everyone's just like,
But-
sorry?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say, said they had been working in darkness for long periods of time. And this woman was the one that helped us stop their acts for good in this area. Their dungeon is no more, and you will not have to fear its toxicity killing this place any further.
As you finish your very impressive speech, a couple of the children start to kind of walk forwards and walk past, holding like their mother's hands, and pulling them towards you guys, and heading on over to Cinder, kind of pushing past the older gentleman, and they kind of look up towards her, and she looks down, and one of them hands her a flower, of which she takes and is, oh, thank you so much. Here, I have something for you too. And she looks into her satchel and takes out like a silver brooch and puts it around the little girl's on the little girl's like dress, and she's just like, and just kind of runs back to Mom and it's like, look. And the old man takes a step forward again and says, well, what about my daughter? She has been missing since you came here. Where's my Rebecca?
Uh-oh. Cinder, did he say Rebecca?
She sits up. She stands up from from the children, and she kind of like moves them apart. She says, "Yes, no, it is true. She is with me. However, she could not enter this village. She could not come down here. For it was for your own benefit, I'm afraid. How could keeping my daughter away from me? See, I knew. No, you mistaken me. She was dying. I found her in the forests. I don't know what happened to her, but she was near her deathbed, so I performed what I could to keep her alive. I'm sorry, but she is like me now. She is of vampiric powers now. And unfortunately, the ritual for this is difficult. And the first couple of months or so, usually you are unaware of what you're doing. You are in a frenzy. You do not know friend from foe. So I took her in and was helping her to train her, so that she would not have to deal with this phase, and so I could wean her off of the necessity of blood. I assure you, I was planning to bring her back. She only has another couple of days or so until she can come back. And he's kind of falls to his knees. This is, and begins sobbing. And he kind of looks up and towards her and, can I see her? Oh, yes, of course. I believe she's safe. I believe she's plenty safe now. I just wanted to make sure. And she picks him up a little bit and kind of she walks off with him into her mansion again. While the rest of the villagers kind of begin to surround you and thanking you and grabbing your hand, shaking it and patting you on the back. And
Yeah, physical contact.
Ika does a lot of poses.
The kids gather around Ica. They're slightly smaller than you. I saw that.
What?
Whoa, whoa.
Got the sword out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're kind of a lot smaller than you. They're mostly human as well, so they're very small, like maybe like 6 or 7, sort of that sort of age. And they're kind of just like, "Whoa, you defeated the evil thing!"
That's right. By licking a rock. I was incredible.
Mommy,
Amazing.
I've done that. I've licked rocks. Does that mean I've saved the world?
Shield takes this moment to like just sort of like boost Ica's morale and just like hoist him up like, you see this kid right here? He took down 2 strong bad guys with his bare hands.
Yeah!
Everyone starts
Thrask
clapping
will-
and cheering.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you see that lady over there with the sticks in her hand? She also took down 2 cultists with literal bare hands.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
We're the Destiny Dudes! We have a theme song pending.
Yes, you do. Wink.
Oh.
Winky face.
We'll drop it on Spotify in a couple months.
Subscribe to my SoundCloud.
He's just as you go and Google like and subscribe.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Tell you what, I have a quick tune for you now that you've achieved.
What?
Oh.
Ah!
Wait, I hear it.
Oh my god. That's right, we're awesome!
Let's
Yep.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I love this tune.
Yeah, I Thrask will just again prestidigitate, just kind of like just sparks just shooting up everywhere.
And
Everyone
Shield
starts
poses
to
with
roar
Ica.
in thanks and celebration. There's few people gathering around you. It's just, so what was it? What was doing this? What was down there? What was doing this? I feel so much better. The world. It felt as if there was poison seeping into us all.
Well, it's hard to explain, but he points to the piece of armor. It's like, this thing is pretty bad news, so we're gonna get it out of here as soon as possible.
Oh, really?
Music cuts. It's like, what?
Anyway, okay. So, and it's really this one thing. Oh, I better not touch it now. Yes, please get it out of here as soon as possible.
Of course.
But not trying to get rid of you, of course. No, we
No. We understand. We don't want this thing to do anything else.
Okay. So yeah, the villagers kind of continue, thanking you and celebrating you, and then eventually they kind of like, peel off back to doing kind of like their day-to-day chores and tidying up the village now that they're able to.
Usually when I do things like this, someone just hands me a bag of money and walks away. There's something nice about just having a group of people show their gratitude like that.
It's awesome.
It is quite refreshing for sure. And if you think of it this way, what was one of the main things about the competition we were in?
Ah,
To gain notoriety.
that'll definitely get some word around.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can have a really great coffee shop.
A new dream.
It's a good
Wow.
dream to have, kid.
You'll have to do a collab with the Orc Maids.
Yes.
Mm.
Totally.
What do you roll for like looking at something?
I mean perception mostly.
Okay, I mean I got a 15 passive perception. I'm standing on it, so it shouldn't be that hard. But can I like check to see if the ground is actually like fertile now?
The area is a more saturated, but like it's almost like the air itself is like it's less thick and imagine basically the way I'm trying to envision this is basically imagine like smoggy London compared to like the countryside.
Oh.
So it feels like it's lifted, but the place around it is still like the plants are dead, like the grass is trampled and dirt. So there's still a lot of work to do, but the area has been enabled to kind of like begin to flourish again.
Okay, Azalea's gonna look sad.
Hey, don't look so down.
They
With enough
can't
time and
grow-
determined,
They can't grow berries.
I'm sure
Oh.
now with this new spark in them and this motivation to keep the place flourishing, I'm sure they'll grow berries in no time.
Yeah, but they don't have any berries now.
Well, then why don't you give them a little push?
Oh,
Could you do that?
yeah. I'm gonna cast a spell in the middle of town. It's plant growth.
What could go wrong?
I don't need a roll for that, do I?
No, let's see. So you want to cast plant growth. This spell channels vitality into plants within a specific area. There are two possible uses for this: either an immediate one to sprout a bunch of plants within a 100-foot radius, which become thick and overgrown to like slow people basically, or long-term one where you can choose to spend 8 hours and you enrich the land itself. All plants within half a mile radius centered on this point within range become enriched for an entire year, and the plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
Yo.
Ooh.
Alright. Azalea's not gonna say anything, just sit down and start chanting this spell.
Well, it is verbal and somatic, so you be like I said. Yep, you sit down and cross-legged and begin to chant various incantations geared towards Erilith, the god and nature itself, and with your somatic implements as well. You kind of rub your hands across the dirt. And as you do, the area around Azalea begins to almost glow green. She herself begins to have a faint glow about her, and you can see it spreading slowly into the ground, almost as if like vine veins spreading throughout and getting further and bigger and bigger and bigger and spreading far past the walls of this village.
Oh,
Holy
Like,
crap.
I think this is the first time we're really getting a taste of Azalea's powers.
She is a gift.
It doesn't look like she's going to be moving from that spot, though.
Yeah, we might as well keep her company while she's doing this.
Yeah, might as well find some way to kill time.
Do you want to roll an Arcana for me?
Who, me?
Probably. Well, anyone can, but probably you.
I'll do it too. Why not?
I'll
Maybe.
do one.
Fuck it, why not?
Let's roll.
That's a 23 for me.
That was a 12.
I think I got a 4.
All right,
That you did.
Shield and Ika,
That you did.
Shield and Ika, you don't really know what's going on here. Thrask, you understand that this is something that is well known for druids to do, to travel around and assist in the growth of dead planted areas. But you also know that this takes a while. This is going to take like a good 8 hours.
Yeah. Now, I forgot I didn't have my Beyond 20 extension. That's why I didn't show up. It's like, yes, I do recall this. I think Azalea is going to be here for a few hours. So,
Oh.
yes.
Well, I mean, I could sit here and get acquainted with the cloak. That would kill some time.
Oh, true.
You could do that for sure. Yes.
Yeah. Might
Um,
as well.
could, Aika, you can either stay with him or you could go with me. I might try to see if the villagers need any help around here cleaning things up.
Sure. I'll do that.
Very
I'm
well.
the resident hero anyways, you know?
Okay.
Just try not to get too full of yourself there, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, as you do that, Shield, you sit down and begin to kind of get to know this new cloak that you found within the ruins. You kind of you kind of mutter to it and feel its fabric and investigate various folds through it, and you become more aware of exactly what this is. And you can start to feel the magic within it, specifically, and how it's all worked and put together. And after the allotted amount of time, you are now aware that you're able to use this cloak to breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. And pulling the hood up does require an action.
Okay.
You have a cloak of the manta ray.
I feel powerful.
And Aika and Thrask, you head on around and assist with various things. Aika, you kind of help keep the kids busy, playing with them and running around with them, playing fake sword fights. And Thrask, you notice that an apothecary is kind of trying to pick up various plants that are alive. From her little garden, but it's pretty much the only green thing around here, and you help her pick those up and identify them and use them for various wounds that anyone would need. And after about the 8 hours, you notice Azalea kind of drop her stance a little bit, open her eyes again, and over time. It's been happening so slowly, but you notice the grass is green and vibrant. The plants have started to grow around the walls of the village, and the trees have all gained their leaves again, and the soil feels soft and delicate in between your toes and your feet.
Shield just like slowly claps because he was still sitting there watching, like, wow, nicely done.
Zelia's very happy.
Aww.
And with
Basically has that same expression on the screen right now.
Yeah. It feels like home.
Oh, I
Doesn't
bet.
even look like the same place.
They are going to have berries for years.
At least for the next few months, for sure.
For a year.
For a whole year.
Start stockpiling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they so a couple of the ladies approach, and the apothecary specifically approaches Azalea and just picks you up and gives you an embracive hug. And starts to begin to tear up, and she knows exactly what you've done.
I just start pointing, like, because I'm getting a hug and I didn't give berries, so that means I've made friends a different way.
She'll give like 2 thumbs up, like, good job, you did it.
Yeah.
It's just like, look, I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
What color
Rising
is
Ashes
Azalea's
ask, what
eyes?
color are Azalea's eyes? Yes.
Yes.
Their color. Maybe one day I'll open them properly, but for now, this is what you get.
Maybe if we get to that sub goal, maybe we'll reveal eyes.
Ah.
Oh, that's true. You could do it for 2 characters because they don't know what Shield's actual eye color is. They just see the black.
The black of
A
night.
shadow.
It's to hide my feelings.
Aw.
I lost
And you
one
only
eye.
see one side of Thrask's face. Who knows what's on the other side?
Oh, it's true.
Oh wait, no, he goes into combat and you can see it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh.
No miss.
also-
Although we don't know what's going on below the table. Who knows?
Right.
That's not what I meant. I meant you might have, who knows, you might have chicken
Oh my
legs.
god, the expression change, I love it. Like, right.
You might have chicken legs, who knows?
Can I ask a favor for everybody, just like quickly as well? In your health thing, can you go down to half health, or like
Oh.
just below half health?
Oh,
I
put myself at
tested that-
half health.
Yeah.
Hey.
Azalea just goes
That-
berserk and attacks you.
Frenzy plant. Boo.
I'm trying to see if all the sprites actually change. Okay,
Let's see.
they don't change.
Oh, do I-
properly on my
Do
screen.
I change it
damage your
in?
health.
Okay, I gotta do it in the program. Okay,
Let me
one
give myself
second.
one more.
Yeah, you put the number in and then you
back
click
to
damage.
it. Where's that at? Here we go.
Let's just go super low.
I did it so you don't have to do maths.
20 damage.
It's not working.
Yeah, yours is buggy. It's weird because it worked
I'm
when I
not-
tried it earlier.
Do I have to
Damn
be not in combat? Is that what it is?
Oh no, it'll do it regardless of what sprite you're in. So I'll see
Okay.
if I can
I'm
fix it
not
later.
seeing it for mine right off.
Just to make sure, you
Okay.
put the number in, then you've clicked damage, and you've gone down to half.
Yeah.
Yes.
below.
It needs
Okay.
to yeah, it needs to be below half.
Okay, I'm at 5 right now.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
put
I don't think it's working properly for the network stuff. So
Well, dang it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
well,
fix that later.
we have injured states which will be working at some point. Okay, anyway, so you've after you've done all that, the villagers kind of like go back to their business, and you're kind of left to your own devices. You do notice though at the entranceway to the village, you see the familiar sight of your wagon.
Hey, it's
Ah.
Parahai.
Yeah.
So,
How
I
was, yeah, go ahead.
was like, so how was your adventures?
Well, I mean, you guys took so freaking long. I was driving up and down, 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 up and down. It was really boring. I ran over one person, but it's okay. He's been taken care of.
Oh, well, that's
Now-
good.
Yeah, now, when you say taken care of,
He's been taken care of. All right, come on, get in. You guys have all got to figure out what's going on with me, who I am,
Sure.
what's going on.
Shouldn't we say goodbye to Cinder first?
Who's Cinder? Is she more important than me? Probably not.
No. It's just we were. She's been through a lot with us, and it would be kind of rude to like not say goodbye.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. What about dressed as like a big ol' like, I don't know, maybe a firework or something, like as a send-off.
Oh, like a giant goodbye message?
Yeah.
oh,
I think she'd like that.
Can you
can
do
I
that?
do that? I'm not sure I
With
can.
your sparkles?
Time to put the lizard on the spot.
Uh,
Wow, can't even cast firework.
I mean, I can cast fire, just not pyrotechnics like that.
I think she'd like it if we stood by it with a show.
Yeah, it would. It would. I don't really have anything big like Skyworthy. Like I could combine like prestidigitation and minor illusion, maybe, but I think that's more of like the concentrated area instead of like big over the sky type deal. We may just need to go back and say goodbye real quick.
Parahai, do you have fireworks?
No. What's a firework?
Oh, man.
All right, just
Maybe I could send my eldritch blasts into the sky and like make them a burst, at a certain point.
Just
sure,
waiting.
but if you roll a nat 1 on this.
there will be consequences.
Yeah, let's just go say goodbye to her. I think that's safe.
All right, Parahai, just stay here. Maybe do like one more lap. We'll be right back.
Ah.
Come on, you waited this long. You can wait like another hour.
Poor Parahai.
Alright, well, you guys, are all of you going, or just one of you? Or two
I'll
of you? or
stay
three
with
of you?
Parahai. Parai's my friend. He's not allowed to be lonely.
Okay.
I guess
Yep,
gonna go with them.
Yep, I'll run back to Cinder as well.
Well, you and Ica and Shield, what are you doing?
I'm going with them. I made that whole scene.
Okay, all three of you, you run through and upwards, and as you get towards the gates, you see Cinder standing to the side, while the older man is sitting with Rebecca on the stairs talking to her.
Hmm.
Aw.
Cinder turns around and says, "Oh, hello."
Hey, we wanted to say goodbye before we took off.
Oh,
Yes,
I
it
tried to
was
say
only-
goodbye with fireworks, but Thrask wouldn't let me.
It's not that we wouldn't let you, it's just that the capability, but we still wanted to be proper and say our proper farewells before we hit the road.
Plus, I feel like if we set off fireworks in just the newly grown area, and if it hits something, there'd be problems.
Yeah, all that goodwill just burns up like the fire.
well, she kneels down to you, Ica, and says, "I appreciate the showmanship."
No. I guess gonna hug her.
Aww. And
Aw.
she hugs you back. And he says, "Well, it has been a delight meeting you, even if it was for in less nicer reasons, but I'm glad it ended nicely. But please
As
do,
did
and her face kind of goes a bit more serious. Please do inform your employer that we are done."
Oh, we most certainly will.
Absolutely.
Good. And I hope you find better choices of employer.
Hopefully
believe
this
me.
is hopefully this is the only interaction we have with him past this.
Now, you wanted a send-off, right? Well,
Yeah.
and she kind of spreads her legs a little bit, one hand down on her side and one hand in the air while she looks down, and she shoots a witch bolt into the sky as it illuminates the sky.
Yeah!
Now that's showmanship.
And then she kind of turns around and flicks the cape. Farewell, my friends.
Until we meet again, you beautiful vampire lady.
What was that?
Parai, there's fire in the sky!
Oh, you head on back through the town, people waving you goodbye, as you end up to Azalea and Parahai. Azalea, what have you been doing the whole time?
I've been chatting with Parai, trying to find out if he's eaten anything, if he's hungry, if he's tired, if he's bored.
It's definitely bored.
No, and yes.
Did you
All
see-
right.
Did you see the shooting star in the sky?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, it must have been for you then.
Oh, you're right. You're probably right. It probably was for me, wasn't it? I'm great.
Yeah, you are great.
I like you, little green one.
Ah, I like you too.
You all
Oh,
turn
this
up
is
to
so
see
sweet.
her talking with Parahai. Oh, you're here. Cool. Get in. Let's go.
All right. We kept
Yes.
you waiting long enough.
You all gather on into Parahai, and you begin to head on off down the road that you came along. Gonna change some music. Let's see. What shall we have for you today? There we go.
Azalea adopts Parahai. Yes, this is my new son.
He's very useful.
Son
It-
acquired.
It fits the bill. He's made out of wood.
Oh, what?
No.
See, we didn't have to get her anything.
Oh.
She's already got a talking tree to take care of.
She still needs something.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll figure something out.
As you enter on in, who has the scale?
The
Thrasky do, I believe.
Yeah, the scaly
armor,
looking, the
you mean?
scaly armory looking thing. Sorry,
that.
misspoke.
Did we ever? I guess I still have it because we were trying to figure out where to place it, and we didn't.
Yeah.
Azalea didn't have a bag, so I guess I was holding on to it.
Yeah, you were looking at it, and then you didn't give it to me when I asked if I could hold it, so I've just not held it.
To be fair,
I guess
like
I
said,
didn't say anything.
It
Yeah.
was the size of your head, so you'd be able to fit it in a satchel. It'd be filled, but you could fit it in.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so you've got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you all walk into Para High and sit down. So what are you doing with the as you're traveling? What are you doing with it?
I guess I would, apart from my identify spell, I guess I would just start trying to look at it a bit more closely. Like I took a lot of time to inspect it, but I guess I'd just be like turning it around, seeing if there's like any special markings on it, like anything visual that I'm noticing about it as well.
So as you bring it out of your satchel and put it on the Parahigh's table, Parahigh screeches to a halt. And you can see the item specifically. It begins to vibrate and it desaturates in color and then is standing to a still.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, do we break in?
I don't know. I just set it down. What happened?
Oh,
Parahigh?
And he's kind of like slightly vibrating, and then it stops as it desaturates. What was that?
Oh boy. It was the thing we had to collect for our client.
And he kind of creaks around a little bit, and you notice that Parahigh and the inside of him is a lot more slightly more tinged red, but is more vibrant. That felt good. Whoa. Huh.
You feel all right?
Yeah, that was weird. And with that, he begins to head off in a slightly increased speed to what he was doing before.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, yeah, the trees are passing by a lot faster. Oh god.
oh, you're even stronger now.
Yeah!
Haha, that's awesome.
Hey, this might actually be useful. We can just hand the thing to the client and he doesn't have to use it for what it was for.
Well, I mean, we still don't even know what it was for to begin with, but... Parahigh, have you always been able to absorb magical properties like this?
I don't know. Just when it came out, that whatever that happened, I was overcome with weird emotions. Like felt angry and desperate, and it was weird. It wasn't nice. And then afterwards, it felt great.
Interesting.
That is fascinating.
Does that mean that this stuff is useless now?
Sorry, SpongeBob meme. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. I have a sneaking suspicion we shouldn't let the guy know about Parahigh.
I think you may have a point. It could very well be possible that what he was after was not this armor plate itself, but whatever power was residing in it.
Well, things just got a little bit more interesting, didn't they?
Very much so.
Parahigh is so fast!
Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the window. I'm starting to feel a little motion sick.
Race!
Do you have seatbelts in here, Parahai?
What's a seatbelt?
What safety? As you're going along, the day has become more into the afternoon now. Like the dappled sun shines through the trees, mysterious shadows across from the trees. The blue sky dotted with fluffy white clouds. Compared to the extreme speed of the wind blowing through the windows, caressing your face violently. But ahead of you, you notice the Parahai kind of comes to a halt a little bit. It's a bit slower. Ahead of you, the trail appears to be blocked by a fallen tree, and you notice there's 3 people standing around it. Then they sound like they're arguing.
Oh boy. Let me go see what they need. Shield gets up and politely gets out of Parahai.
I guess gonna follow.
Azalea, Thresk?
I'll stay with Parahai.
Azalea is going to lightly pat Parahai and then go out with everyone else.
Oh, well, if that's happening. Actually, no, I think I will stick with Parahai just to be safe.
Okay.
Okay. So Azalea, Ica, and Shield, you very politely head on out of Parahai. You can kind of hear within your heads him still kind of just muttering to himself. He's like, "Get out of the way! Get 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 out of the way!"
We'll take care of it. Relax.
I think Parahai had coffee.
As you exit, you notice there's 3 people: an elf, a lizard, and a human standing next to each other. And you can hear from the distance one that is just like, it's like this trip has just been cursed. Every single one, everything's just been going wrong. Oh yes, well everything's gone wrong since you came along. And it's oh yeah, blame me. And until one of them eventually brings out a bow and knocks it and aims towards one of them.
Shield immediately rushes to the direction and holds the shield up like before he can fire. Like, hey! Let's not argue over this. It ain't worth it.
The lizard who pulled the bow pulls it back. Who are you? It's none of your business.
Well, the tree's in our way, and you were about to murder someone over petty nonsense, so now it kind of became my business.
He kind of puts it away. Fine. I wasn't going to shoot him.
Now, what's going on?
Yeah, and he kind of spits to the ground. This damn tree, and everything's gone wrong on this trip. And it's all his fault ever since we joined. He's a curse, I tell you. And the guy kind of was like, look, I just came along to help. Like, this is none of my blame. I'm just a merchant. There's nothing I can do about it. Look, we need to get this stuff to the next city. He's just kind of pissed. And the third one is just kind of like standing at the back, just kind of like, I'm not dealing with this. You notice on the other side of it is a wagon filled with various, cloaks and spices and various other things.
Are you selling stuff?
The merchant kind of looks down and says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Yes, I'm a merchant. Yes, I sell things. Yes, I'm part of the Merchants Guild."
Oh, what do you have?
Oh, a concerting customer. I didn't expect one out here. Of course. I mean, I have these fine silks, and I have various spices from all over, from Kirikiri and all the way over to where you're from, little one, actually.
Oh.
Why don't you, kid, why don't you go kind of look at the wares? Azalea and I will take a look at the tree and see if we can move it.
Okay.
Oh, I can do this. This is a me job.
I was about to say, Azalea, is there any, like, graceful way to move your friend out of the way?
I could become a bear.
Oh, that'll work. Maybe with your strength and mine, we can move it.
I mean, we could just try try and move it with our normal strength first, I guess.
Oh, I thought maybe we could have done it the cool way, but okay. Shield like does that like a little pouty face, like I want to do it the cool way, but
wanna
it's
Just
fine.
like
Fair.
she just looks at her fingers. It's just like, will my claws damage the tree further?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, let's see if we can try to move it out of the way first normally. So, strength check.
Check.
Terrible. I got
Yay, 16.
10.
Oh no, that's a strength save. You gotta click the strength button.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just
it
insane.
is a. Oh, where's the strength button gone?
It's the ones at the top.
Right above it.
Oh, it's still -1.
Oh, never mind. All right.
Alright.
Well, it's a decent sized tree, but it's nothing. It's not a hulking great, giant redwood or anything like that. So, Shield, you pick it up with one arm pretty easily, to be honest, from your side. And Azalea, you use both of your arms. You're struggling a little bit, so it's like at an angle, but you're kind of like spread your legs out and just kind of like grabbing it, not very gracefully, but you're able to move it. And then you
Yeah.
push it kind of off the side, and the merchant kind of like looks over as he's explaining things to Aiko and says, "Oh, goodness gracious! Oh, well done, everybody. Blimey, you are very strong."
Oh, thanks. It's all in the blood.
See, Kiraz, our luck is changing. And he kind of just like the lizard just kind of like just shakes his head like, ugh. This job is not worth it.
Shield kind of looks at them and just like, mercenary, I take it.
He looks over at you and kind of looks you up and down and says, "Yes, you in the same
Oh.
line of work."
Yep, it's been a hot minute, but it keeps me fed.
And he kind of walks over to you and just kind of whispers towards you, just like, "He's one of those clients. Wine. Talks as much as the gold he thinks he's worth."
We all got to have them eventually.
He kind of cheers up a little bit more now, knowing that there's someone who understands his disappointment here. And the guy, he kind of looks around and goes, "Yes, and I was left with that guy." And he points towards the elf behind him. "Guy he doesn't know the end of his bow from another."
Yeah, well, probably a better shot than me though. Just kind of points to the fact he only has one eye.
"I like you." And he kind of slaps you on the back.
Yeah. Hey, what's your name, buddy?
"Kira."
Name Shield.
Well, hopefully my next job will be with someone like you.
Yeah, could always use a good pair of hands like yours.
And as that's going on, Aika, what are you doing with the merchant?
Sniffing all the spices.
He kind of opens the cork up to let you smell, and then he kind of very quickly puts it away. "Oh, maybe these are a bit too strong for you. Well, anyway, thank you everyone so much. The Golden Ledger will be, well, I will be hearing of this. And the travelers. What were your names?"
Aika!
Shield.
And
Azalea.
you, madam? Oh, lovely. Okay. well,
Our friend's Rask is inside a Parahai.
He kind of like peers around and looks. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, how is your wagon moving?
Jack.
Really? My goodness, the Arcanium. What will they do next?
Oh, wait. Aika's gonna go whisper to the merchant and be like, "Do you have anything that my friend Azalea might like? She likes trees and berries and nature."
Oh, really? Let me see. I might have something. Let me dig through my stock.
Aw.
And so he goes around the back and kind of like pulls over the tarp and kind of brings out a crate, like not crate, like a satchel, and kind of digs through it a little bit. While he's doing that, Azalea, what are you doing?
I'm gonna just stare at the elf.
He's like, you look like me.
Keeping my distance, but I'm staring at them.
He's kind of got his arms folded, and he's kind of just like does that thing where he kind of like stops moving and then just kind of turns his head very slowly to notice you're just staring at him. And he just kind of like looks back and just like visibly is sweating.
Can I inch closer and do the same thing?
Yeah,
Oh my
sure.
God.
He kind of inches away in the other direction.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a case of me following him for a bit.
It's like a duck imprinted on him.
So the merchant continues to dig through. Okay. He brings out a what looks like a glass container. And he brings it out and says, "Oh well, along some of my travels, I went past Nos Nimloth, the hometown of the elves, and I was very lucky to come across someone willing to trade me, and which is very rare for them. They don't tend to really dabble with many other people, but I I guess I just have that face and smile. And he shows you kind of like a glass container filled with some very faintly glowing berries.
Oh,
These are the berries of the these are said to grow from the roots of the trees that they were born from. Not the big one, of course. No, they're far too especially expensive. But some of the trees that have grown from that, they're said to be incredibly nutritious and delicious.
how much for that?
Oh well, tell you what. Since you helped us so much, here you can have a couple for free.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. But next time I see you, remember, gold speaks.
Okay. I wonder what language it is. That's what I just gonna say.
So you take a vine of them, and there's like 5 or so berries on it, and they're kind of like a very they're kind of like very yellowish in nature, with like a very faint glow in the middle of them, which what looks like to be where the seed would be.
Ika's gonna run to Azalea and sit in front of her.
Are you gonna join me at staring at my new friend?
Oh?
Look
Who
at
are you
them.
staring at?
I don't know their name.
Oh.
They're just very pretty.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hey you! What's your name?
Does that anime thing of like just like balancing on one leg and like becomes all spiky. He just turns to shout. It just turns to you and says, "What?
What's your name?
Shut up! I'm right here."
His name is Shut Up, I'm Right Here, Azalea.
I knew it.
He just like puts his hand to his face. It's like, "Kira, you come on, we're getting out of here. Get on the wagon. I'm not paid enough for this."
See you later, Shut Up!
Seal just can't help but laugh and just looks to the other markets like they're not good at socializing, but they're very good at fighting.
Sorry, you're talking to Kira.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I better get going. Good to see a fellow mercenary.
Yeah, stay safe on the road, brother.
You too, brother. And he heads on off, and the merchant says, "Oh, we're leaving. Okay, right, come along." And they kind of like get on, and whip the horses to go. And on the back, you can see the elf just sitting like grumpily on the back, just staring at you as he leaves.
If Thrask had seen any of this, he'd probably just at least nod to the carriage as it's passing by, acknowledging them and everything.
The,
See.
as you go past, the lizard folk sees you and gives you the hand sign specifically that you guys usually do to greet each other.
Yes, I will do that back for sure.
So, did you catch his name?
Okay. So Ika, you are. What are you doing with the berries?
I have them right now. I want to hold on to them for a little bit until we go into Parahigh.
Okay.
So,
I don't wanna drop them.
Are you all heading back into him then?
Might as well.
Azalea looks like the happiest person on Earth right now.
She made 2 friends today.
She's just gonna look at Shield and then just point towards the elf that's still not particularly happy and just smile and just go, he wasn't disgusted!
Yeah, that's good progress. Also, very unique name on the man.
Yeah, long. Very
He
long name.
He must have it shortened down
Exotic.
to like shut.
That's not a name you'd normally have.
Must
be
be
a
very
foreigner.
It must be very confusing for him if he's in the middle of a crowd, someone yells "shut up" and he's like, "What?"
Shield just kind of smirks, says, "Must be a human name."
He was the elf.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like he probably was like,
Oh,
just
right.
like he got named by a human.
Oh. So he's like my son, but the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. Okay.
Negative son.
I
Nos.
Oh my god, it's my son, Shadow. Okay, well, anyway, you all get back into Parahigh, and sit down, and as he bellows back into full gear. What?
Oh god, too fast, too fast.
This is awesome.
It's all about family.
Well, he is both the fast and the furious. Okay.
You sure, you sure did joke.
I was waiting to see if anything else was gonna happen, and it just didn't.
I was just like, yeah, that's what that joke deserved.
It would have been the same response whoever said it. All right, Ika, are you gonna present your berry?
Yeah, okay, first I'm gonna be like, okay, Shield, Thrask, come here. Huddle time. Alright. Ika's gonna present the berries to them and be like, alright, you guys take some, and then we'll give them to Zelia at the same time.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Gently takes him off. Like, I got
Big hands, don't crush them.
Yes. Tries to pick one up and not like puncture it with his claws.
You gave it to the two worst people. Giant hands
Okay.
and scissor hands.
Ika's gonna turn around,
I could. Yeah.
huh?
Go ahead.
And just be all like, Azalea!
Yeah!
We got something for you!
What?
Ika's gonna hand out the berries and try to signal the other two to, like, show off the berries at the same time.
Yeah, so Shield kind of sees it and goes along with the motions.
Yep. Same here.
Oh,
These are for you!
And then Azalea just falls over from lack of oxygen.
Ah!
Oh, that scream you didn't come through. I'm sorry.
I
I heard
it was just
it.
a big. Yeah, it was just a big inhale, and then there's just nothing. She just falls over.
Spare the dying.
Oh my god! What happened to her?
Well, when you
Think she's allergic.
When you come to again, you notice these berries, and you as an elf would know exactly what these are. These are born from the saplings that came off of the birth tree that every elf has been born from. It's said that the fruits of these trees not only offer you perfect nourishment, but are the tastiest berries to exist, other than the elan fruit that sprouts from the tree itself.
Azalea is very excited. She's like vibrating up and down. Just really excited.
This is something that you probably wouldn't have had much access to.
Yeah, she's not gonna eat any of these. She's just going to very carefully start putting them inside her hair.
Yeah.
Like the most delicate thing that she's ever touched. It's just like, you know, very careful.
Very careful.
Yeah, very
Ah,
Yeah.
careful. Thank you.
Hi.
They're
Do you
so-
like them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What can I say? They're a gift for a very good friend.
Aw, I'm a friend. Sally's just super excited, bouncing up and down. But being careful in case the berry falls out.
right.
Gotta watch how you turn your head now.
She's just gonna be walking like super straight, like
She
the
starts
entire time
crab
she goes
walking.
anywhere now.
If I want to go sideways, I'll crab walk.
You enter a dungeon that's only 90-degree angles. You're like, oh no!
My one weakness.
Oh no. How did you get these?
Hi. That merchant was selling them.
How'd he get these?
He said he visited your hometown and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. I should have asked him. But he told me that gold has a language. Do you know that money speaks?
No?
She'll
I
just
didn't
smirk like,
either.
yes, I did.
Oh.
Can you teach me the language?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's just playing along. He just pulls out his bag of gold. It's like, okay, see this? He just like shakes it twice. That's the sound of encouragement.
Encouragement?
Yes, you hear that twice. And you feel motivated to do anything.
Oh.
Odd. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
It-
I usually feel that when I see coffee.
And Thrask will take out his cheater's coin that he got a long time ago. He would say, yes, you need to learn to use this at the proper times. And he'll like place it in Ika's hand and like have him close his fist around it. Says, and you have to learn how to use it properly. Otherwise, other people may have a use for it themselves. And then he'll like flick his wrist and the coin comes back into his hand.
Oh.
Like it just disappeared from Ika's hand, like a little trick.
Oh. But why do people want it?
Well,
Speaking of, by the way, that Jesus coin, the passing would have happened by now.
the passing. What do you mean?
Yeah, that happened off camera. I'm not doing that on camera.
Oh, the passing. Okay.
Oh.
The yes. What was? Oh, yeah. The ring of compliments. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah, you had to like it so long as you like breathed warm air on it, it would do a compliment.
Hmm.
I'm sure it got a lot of warm air.
It has been thoroughly taken care of. It's as if it's brand new.
Yeah, I washed it once.
Once.
Only once. Well.
Anyway,
Just-
all right,
Just
well,
writing this in all caps in my notes. The passing has taken place.
as you
Great.
so as you've been traveling along, you begin to see the outskirts of Horei in the distance.
Almost feels like home.
We have been in this place quite often so far.
As you begin to approach, begin to approach the crossroads, and the full view of Horei comes into view, into line of sight. From the familiar sight of what would be the hustle and bustle of the usual opening of the city, seems quite barren and bare. And what even seems to be the guards at the post also appear to not be there.
Well, that's concerning.
Yeah. What time of day is it right now?
About midday.
Midday. Huh.
You don't suppose
Yes.
they're holding some sort of event, do you?
Possibly. Do the gates look like they are just wide open? Like, do I see anything of like a lot of movement or like any kind of damage that's happened? Or
You see no damage. You see that the gates are open, but no one appears to be around. As you begin to get closer, you notice there is only one figure standing at the entrance to the city. You can't really see who it is at this point, but they're standing. They appear to be standing very with their arms folded, staring in what appears to be your direction.
Uh-oh.
No, not that one.
Oh God!
Jeez.
Oh my God! The anxiety.
Yeah.
This is even worse.
Well, not quite the welcoming committee I had in mind, but it'll do.
I'm starting to miss the old town.
Likewise.
So what do you do with Parahai and yourselves?
Suppose we park ourselves and get out to greet this shadowy individual. What could go wrong?
We could turn around and go home.
Where is home?
The forest.
So do you so are you stopping at the crossroads, or are you taking Parahai up to it?
What do you guys think?
Ika's a child and not gonna say anything.
Excuse me.
All right.
I'm 12 years old. I am.
Yeah.
Thrask, my only other voice of reason.
Something seems clearly wrong about this. And there's no indication of like who this person could be. Like, we can't tell anything from where we're at the crossroads.
Do you want to do a perception?
I can try. It's not gonna be great.
I
Might as well give it a shot.
Basically, I'm trying to imagine you basically kind of like squinting your eyes and focusing into the distance.
That's a hot 8.
You can't tell. You can just see the figure.
All right,
you
can I
roll?
do it? Yeah, I'm about to say, can I do it naturally, please?
Yes. You can see into the distance with your incredible eye. You can see that a very similar figure dressed in pure black, noble clothes, very tidy, and you notice that it is Vazix.
Oh.
And
Vazix.
he appears to be seething.
Oh.
You notice as you park up at the distance that you are, he begins to walk towards you.
It's our client. Get ready.
Doesn't look like we're getting out of this one.
Wait, what's wrong? Shouldn't he be happy? We got back with the thingy.
I think he knows the thingies doesn't work anymore.
Somehow.
Oh, let's just go up to him. Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Be on your guard.
Okay.
So are you all still in Parahai?
No, I'll get out and lead first because the big shield just might as well take anything he's about to throw at us.
He begins heading. He's heading towards you, and he's getting closer and closer. You open the door and head on out. What's everyone else doing?
Ica follows immediately behind Shield.
Azalea's gonna stand really close between Thrask and Ica.
Okay. I guess Thrask will step out as well with, I guess, the actual plate that he's asking for.
As he gets closer and closer, his head is pointed down and his eyes directing specifically at you, Thrask. And as he approaches, his eyes glow a dark red.
Oh, great.
He gets.
This is not going.
Oh, sorry, go.
No, there's nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah. He takes the final step in front of you all, standing imposing, almost matching a similar height, almost to Shield. And he looks down at all of you, and just with his teeth gritted. What have you done?
We got your thing back.
He looks at Thrask specifically. What magic have you cursed this with? There is nothing coming from this. It is useless.
Well, maybe you could explain to us what this thing was meant to do, because we have no idea what's happened to it either.
I owe you nothing! I sent you on a job. And you bring back nothing! You have stolen from me.
We completed your job as you asked. You asked us to bring back this plate, and so we have. You didn't give any details beyond that.
He approaches you and stands in front of you, even more so, and slaps it out of your hand. I asked you to bring me this item, not to mess with it! And he stands even more over you, and his eyes glow even brighter. What have you done?
Shield slowly pushes himself between Thraskus and then him. It's like, back off. We did your job.
He turns towards you, Shield, and grabs you by the neck and pushes you against Power High. Your strength means nothing to me.
And your money means nothing to me. Stay away from him.
He's grabbing you by the neck and pushing you against Power High.
Can I go attack him from behind?
Sure.
Oh god.
I sent you a
Uh,
message, by the way, Andy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. No, noted.
It's a crit.
Oh my god.
Let's see. What did you get? 24 crit. Okay. You swing your sword out and you go to attack. What are you attacking? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get like the back of him to get him to drop, like your shoulder blades. Trying to get that so we can let go of Shield.
I'm only doing this because you got a crit.
He.
Anything less than this, no.
Oh.
You attack his back, and you notice that it feels as you do it. You notice rather than flesh, it's like a ching, and you kind of seem to catch something underneath his suit, and he kind of drops his arm and turns to you, and then And he then grasps his hands and punches towards Shield, directly in the center of it, and all you hear is as the shield completely obliterates. And he gets, and as he does, he approaches you and goes to punch you again, but unfortunately misses, and he ends up hitting Parahai. To which his arm vibrates violently, and then his arm gets blown backwards, and he falls to the ground on his knees. And it's oh. And he gets up and kind of adjusts himself. I see what you've done. You've employed that magic. Very few. I've not seen this in years. Touche. Fine. I will offer you a trade. I, Vazix, hereby accept the trade of the red plate for the information you require.
Shield kind of dusts himself off and just looks at Thrask. What do you think?
You take the plate, we get our information, and we go our separate ways?
He looks over to you and he closes his eyes a little bit and cracks his neck, and his eyes are back to normal. Yes.
I think it seems fair at this point.
All right. Okay. You can take the plate, and we'll take our information.
He grabs the... who's handing it to him?
I believe Thrask is.
I'll just, I'll actually, set it on the ground and back up.
He goes, no, you pick it up, we trade. That is how it works.
Shield then picks it up. It's like, I already lost what my name was. Just do what you gotta do. Just hands it to him.
For what appears to be masters of mercantile magic, you appear to be very unknowledgeable about it. I don't know who you got to do this, but I will discover the secrets of this. The second he grabs the shield, you notice Parahai begins to vibrate, and the shield begins to saturate again, the bright, vibrant color it was before. And he grabs it, brings it back to himself. Well, the magic, what am I talking about? Fine, the deal is done. Now, you were looking for the descendants, I believe. The map to it.
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed we were.
I just realized, give me a second, I forgot to add something to the OBS. Cool. Okay. He puts the item away, in the back of his suit. The item, the location, I do not know specifically. Even I was not able to ascertain its specific location. However, there is an elf to the northeast of here, in the forests. He is only known as the Collector. If anyone has this item, he does. And to the entrance of this forest is a village of some kind. They've recently appeared I've heard of people gathering there. You will be able to ascertain the location of the collector from them. There is no one else other than me who would have access to this map. He is the only one who could possibly have it. And with that, he kind of turns around and puts his hands in his pockets and begins to head back into Horei.
For what it's worth, you shall not mess with Cinder anymore as well. Her dealings with you are done.
He stops and turns to look at you. And just kind of chuckles and then walks back in. You notice as he walks in through the Horei entrance, the guards appear back. And people begin to walk in and out.
It was an illusion.
Oh.
Can I check on Parahai to make sure Parahai is okay?
You turn to look at Parahai. You notice that the location that he was hit, there's no damage. Weirdly enough. But you notice that he has gone back to the saturation and stuff that he was before. The color in his wood has gotten the copper and all that embedded in him has gone back to what it was previously. Who was that guy? He packs a punch.
Okay.
Yeah, green dirty lady. I'm fine. I'm okay. Yeah. Who is that? Who is what?
Our client, as you can see, he has a bit of a temper.
Yeah,
Hopefully one we will not have to deal with again.
Felt weird. Felt familiar.
Familiar?
I don't know. The energy he has and it felt strangely familiar.
Whatever it was, as soon as he touched you, he was blown back by the force. It's almost as if his magic was opposite of what is flowing through you.
Well, I guess we did discover a little bit about me today.
Yeah. It's a good start. Shield crouches down and picks up the remnants of the Sentinel shield and you can see him just a little downtrodden.
Aika's gonna look over the shield. Are you alright?
As long as you guys are safe, that's all that matters to me.
He's no longer known as Shield, he is known as Pieces.
Oh.
The artist in the group cries because now she has to make a new battle sprite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will pay you extra. I will pay you.
Pieces, first name Reese's.
Peace.
Oh.
Just kind of chuckles. It's like, here goes my name, I guess.
I am sorry, my friend, but I do think that we did make the smart move in giving him the plate because whatever power he had, I fear, may have been far beyond what we were capable of handling.
I agree. I mean, breaking this to keep you guys safe, it was worth it.
Well, yeah.
Character
Well.
development.
Yes.
Love that shit.
Good. Palpable.
Delicious. Numb that shit up. Num 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 num.
Well, now it is, as we discussed before, now you get to follow a new path that you may find for yourself.
Yeah. Maybe this was a good thing, all things considered.
Yeah, now you can do things your way.
I like that.
I think your way would be way cooler, anyways.
Yeah. For now, I don't know what you guys could address me by.
Mm.
Friend.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh. Is that
Okay.
what that's gonna be?
Oh my god, can we? I have to figure out what that is in orc, because that would be perfect.
Oh, let's have a look.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Actually, I think that might have been Lug,
Is it Lug?
because I think that's where I got his name from.
Is it friend?
Let's have a look.
Let's see.
Orcish
Friend.
translator.
It is.
That's how I got his name.
Okay, so Shield's kind of muttering to himself, and he's like, huh. Well, in orcish, it would be Lug. I like it.
Ah,
Simple, easy to remember.
Yeah,
You're
much
a
easier
big
than
lug.
Shield.
Big
All
lug.
right,
big lug.
I'll take it.
Or you could have Mada Kreli, which is big dick.
Oh,
Damn.
maybe not that. Wait,
Think
I got
about
it.
it.
All right,
Think
hold on,
about
hold on,
it.
hold on. All right,
Hold on,
big
he's onto
friend.
something.
All right, here we go. Modlug, big friend.
Madlug.
Modlug.
Yeah. Madlug.
Here, I'll type it in the Discord so you guys can see how to spell it. I'll probably do what I usually do and add an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Modlug.
Madlug.
Ah.
Modlug.
Okay.
So she kind of like just grins and is like, how about big friend instead?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually speak orc, so I actually would have known that as well. Modlug.
I like it. Well, time to update my sheet while we're doing this.
I'm gonna come back next week. It's like, who the fuck is?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Modlug?
Who's this guy?
Get this guy out of my D&D. He's not supposed to be here.
Hmm.
Well, it's a good thing that we're changing the name before I put like everyone's name tags in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
think since you said that, it's like, I might as well do it before Amy has to double time.
I'm
That's
sure
why I
An-
sent a message with DM to Andy about. I was like, okay, let's just do this now. Break the
Yeah.
shield.
Well, I'm sure he's happy. He's like, get this dang thing out of here.
No, hell yeah, no more nat 20 perception. Farewell.
Oh, thank God! I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, guys, quickly subscribe so I can hire an artist to help me with this shit.
Are there any primers in chat? Hurry!
Subscriptions do help a lot, and it's actually also sneaky peek behind the scenes. It's actually how Twitch basically advertises you and positions you in like advertising and stuff like that, and like the lists and stuff.
So if you got a Prime, use that, you know? Like, did you know it's free with Amazon Prime?
We also have freaking epic emotes. Look at these two specifically. I love
Look
them.
at them, look cute.
Look how cute that is. Don't you want those? Yeah, you do. Get them now.
Uh-huh.
Get them now.
Don't you want to do the tip tappies? Of course you do. Buy now.
I'm gonna spam the emotes. Give me a... Oh, fuck no, I pressed the wrong button. Shit.
You too can spam the buttons. You can
Yeah.
just press 1 or 2 and then go shit and then
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
If you don't get these emotes, you're cringe. Unless you embrace cringe, then you won't be cringe. See, now you're locked out. You got to get it now.
You may be cringe, but at least you'll be free.
Yes.
You really want to mess with the lizard wizard?
Yay! Thank you.
For the
There
office.
it
All
is.
right.
Successful ad time.
Yeah, I recently made a para high background, so we actually
Let's
have.
pile on to it, shall we?
I just haven't put it in.
Well, anyway, so the village that he spoke of, you would know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Yes, you're into that.
Whoa, there we go.
About it.
Thanks, Timo!
Oh, Mr. Moment, thank you so
Wow.
much.
Woo!
Woo! Oh,
If there's one more, we get a hype
I've never had
train!
direction in life.
Oh god, hi,
They gave
Jane.
me-
Choo
they
choo,
gave me
motherfucker.
one.
Aww.
A blush.
You blush. Oh god, I forgot I need to fix it so it doesn't go through all of them. I forgot to fix that. Oh well. Anyway, so you know of this
At
village.
least you're
It,
into that
the
stuff. Don't
the
worry about
location of it has spread vaguely over recently. It kind of cropped up not like only a couple of months ago. But you know this village.
I've never had direction in life.
Scrimwell.
Oh.
And on the map, if I get the map up for you, if you can look on the screen, stream even, the location is this forest up the top here, in between northeast of Horei. And the location of the village is to the entrance of it to the left, between the mountains.
Oh.
So, and I think we can probably.
You really want to mess with the
here.
lizard
God.
wizard?
Kid Thing
wow.
Gamer! Thank you so much!
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next bit's going to take quite a while, so I don't think we've really got the time for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
Give Amy the monies.
Yes.
No,
Agreed.
honestly, very much appreciate it. It genuinely helps, not just like a ha ha ha. That's funny. It helps. No, it helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it lets me take like a day off work to do the programming side and the art stuff because I've done literally all the art stuff.
She doesn't stop working.
Yeah,
Please.
there's a lot
Sub
of it.
so she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Dear God, even I can't convince her.
Yeah, no, I still want to add status effects.
I've literally had to say no to certain things.
I wanted to add like the entire like beyond D&D thing where you had all your stat sheets and you could just roll everything in here. And Andy's just like, "Do you need it though?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Just imagine Andy just puts the mouse down from here like, no.
It took me a while to let her add the notes.
Please.
The notes were a good one, man. I'm very proud
Yes,
of those notes.
the new berries are in Amy's hair. Yeah, or Azalea's hair, not Amy's hair.
Yeah.
We're not role playing that much.
Also, my hair clip is berry shaped.
I like it.
It is.
Me and Thrask have the same gemstone on ours, and then
That's
Ica,
right.
Aw.
yeah, and then Ica and Shield have the same gemstone as theirs because I had 2 gemstones.
Yeah.
Aw.
So I broke them all.
Even more than me.
Oh, we all disappeared.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Wait, what? Where are you gone?
You tell me.
I'm alone again.
Yeah.
No,
that-
no.
Oh,
Whatever. It's the end anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Thank you to my wonderful players, as per usual, for making this, allowing me to tell this story and injecting your own. Thank you, chat, for coming along. This wouldn't happen without you. Appreciate all the support. Next stream will be on Wednesday. It'll just be a normal stream. I'll be playing. I put the schedule up. I can't remember what I put on it, but anyway. So the next D&D will be the 20th of March. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Should be. Yep.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Pompino, and we will do the outro. And goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Ah.